Instead, the limbic part of your brain is that gut feeling when something seems wrong. It's that part of your brain that says, hey, dummy, something's not right. We gotta go. You can't stay here. An illustrator can be very important. During an FBI homicide investigation, a woman had been murdered and her body was dumped on a specific part of a farm. While they did their interviews, they interviewed everybody and still could not find a suspect. They interviewed all of the ranch hands, all of the house staff, so they went back and re-interviewed everyone, have everyone retell their story. And at one point, a gentleman they were speaking with, when he said where he was sleeping and he pointed to it, he pointed to where the body was found instead of where the house is that he should have been sleeping in. It's that little slip up, that unintentional illustrator that went in the wrong direction, that actually opened the case and allowed them to prove that he was the subject and the person who actually committed the murder. The nonverbals. A few weeks ago, a friend and I got caught up and he told me, yeah, I'm doing fine, everything's great. And you know what? His vocabulary, his sentence structure, his vocal tone and intonation and inflection, all that told me he was great. But his body language and his overall demeanor told me he wasn't. So I asked him again, and I reminded him what I do for a living. He put his head down, he's like, yeah, well, no, I'm actually not okay, but I will be. And so I said, well, you know what? We've got about an hour. Let's talk about it. And we did. And you know what? My friend will be fine. So with all of that in mind, what does it ultimately mean for you? It means that you need to pay attention to so much more than just what someone is saying. Because your best friend could be ready to jump off a cliff, no matter how good they say life is. Or you could come across a stranger and, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. And it turns out they're not. Or a family member, it doesn't matter. You need to be aware of so much more than just the words. Because if not, you're missing out on so much information that could either save lives or could make a difference, could just simply brighten someone's day.